You know what's crazy about the whole Carmelo Anthony scenario is that it basically, as far as I can see, had absolutely nothing to do with race. But the thing that his attorneys and his family are doing by making it about race is perhaps likely to let this kid get away with murder. And look, every person is innocent until proven guilty in a court of law. I will afford him that right. But from the looks of things, it seems like he was not doing self-defense, and he is likely guilty of murder. But by framing this kid up as Rosa Parks or whatever else, and all of the people online weighing in on the race as if it's about race, which it likely isn't, you're probably going to have another G. Floyd type situation where they use the race to make it seem like that's the reason he's being persecuted, and thus, as a result, he will get off for it. And the whole car and the house thing, I think that's all a distraction. Nobody really seemed to be able to prove that they didn't have money enough to have a house or the car. None of that seemed likely, yet everybody's reporting on it because they want to grift and get the clicks, and that's par for the course. But what we're likely witnessing is, in the event that he does get sentenced and does get found guilty, that you'll have another G. Floyd riot type scenario, which for the defense is the most brilliant position to hold. It is the most obvious layup. And stranger things have happened, like the other officers that didn't touch G. Floyd going to prison. Let's not forget them, right? They went to jail and they didn't even touch him, but we literally may be watching a man get away with murder. And if people can successfully believe that the civil unrest or whatever will be enough to let him go free, and they do that as a result, it will set kind of the rubric and precedent for more things like this to happen, because as of right now, this is a playbook that happens to work. But it does piss me off that all these big social media accounts will be like, look, he got an Escalade, look, he got a new car, before they can validate whether or not that actually happened. It just makes everybody look stupid, and it further solidifies the narrative that it is a racial thing for the people that grift off of it. But they don't care because they just want to get paid. And to me, the most obvious tell that that is what's going to happen here is the fact that his bond got lowered from $1 million to $250,000. It's like, why? Why would that have been afforded to anybody else? No. And the people that got the hype off of, and the clicks off of blowing the situation up, because all they care about is enriching themselves, they likely contributed and helped that happen. Sad.